Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Count Silver, and today we are back with more Corpse Factory. The last time we played, Noriko confronted I want to say Shinji every time, but it's not Shinji, it's I think it's just Shinya, I believe. I don't know why I can't remember that, but anyway, we confronted him about his problem that he presented to us first. I'm not going to say what it is because it's kind of, it's a lot, but we are going to essentially follow him up to the executive offices, I guess, and confront the person who is doing the said things to him. So let's go ahead and get started today. So I left off right here specifically because it was like getting kind of intense, and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for a cliffhanger, which I notoriously love to do. So we are here now, and we are in the executive offices. I'm excited because it's like, I'm not excited for the situation, but I'm excited to see where it leads to. Like, I'm hoping that we catch the person red-handed. I've never been to this level of the building before. What reason would I have to visit the executive offices? When execs have business with junior staff, they descend from this lofty perch and grace us with their presence on the 14th floor.
I'm surprised you came to see me again.
I knew it. I knew it. A woman's voice from nearby catches my attention. It's a hushed yet aggressive tone, like the whisper of a venomous serpent.
Are you finally going to let me have my way?
Good lord. Are you finally? Like, good lord. Settle down. I creep out of the elevator, hoping against hope that the ding of the elevator's arrival wasn't noticed by the owner of the unidentified voice.
Stop it.
Oh. That was Shinya's voice. I creep around a corner and catch a glimpse of the two bodies at a nearby desk. I knew it! I knew it was her. Look at that evil face.
I'm tired of playing games.
Kotomi, that was her name. It was so long ago, I couldn't even remember her name. But she's going crazy right now. Look at, oh my goodness.
You want to please me, don't you? I'm your superior after all.
Good lord.
How can you expect to get ahead in this company without sucking up to your superiors?
I don't know about sucking up, but sucking at some point or another. Kotomi Ida, the executive with Shinya's career in her hands, the very same woman who blamed Shinya for the mishap with firing Aoi. So, that whole situation was more in depth than I originally thought. It was never about Aoi. It was about holding power over Shinya.
Miss Ida, please, I just came here to...
I don't want to hear.
Oh my god, we're about to witness a crime.
Take your shirt off.
Whoa! I swallow hard. I knew that Shinya was in trouble, but I didn't expect things to escalate this quickly. I know she's kind of an introvert in a way, so I know she's like sitting there like, do I go now? Or like, what do I do? I don't have time to think rationally. I stride forward rather loudly and purposely bump into a desk, sending a plotted plant tumbling to the carpeted floor with a dull flump. Yeah, that's right, you've been caught red-handed. Kotomi's neck pivots at full speed and she turns to face me. Her eyes narrow into hateful slits as she withdraws from Shinya. Within seconds, Kotomi has abandoned Shinya and drawn close to me. Oh my god, she was striding.
Kurosawa, what in hell's name do you think you're doing here?
I'm exposing your ass.
This level is for executives only. I should have you thrown out of here by security.
One, we're after hours, and two, why is Shinya up here then?
Fujikawa isn't an executive either, Miss Ida. And he looks quite at home here.
Oh. Shinya stands in the background, slyly tidying his shirt. Kotomi's eyes somehow narrow even further, to the point where I'm certain she can't possibly see anything.
Fujikawa's business here is none of your concern, Kurosawa.
It is my concern.
Leave. Now, or I'll have you forcefully removed.
You're gonna have to drag me out of here. I fold my arms over my chest and dig my heels into the ground. I'm not one for confrontation. I'm not one to hold my ground against a powerful adversary. And yet this vivid image of Tomoe has bloomed into my mind. Tomoe, So strong-willed and head over heels in love with Shinya. Tomoe, who would do anything to protect the guy she adores. In Tomoe's absence, it falls to me to protect Shinya.
Fuck off, you filthy snake.
Oh my god, she's learning from her. What a savage. I can't believe the foul words that tumble out of my mouth. Apparently, Kotomi can't believe it either, because her eyes fully widen and her jaw drops. She looks like a stupid fucking idiot. I'm sorry, that's a good line. Somehow, Tomoe's indomitable spirit seems to have inhabited my body. My words echo her own. That, or I've just managed to find a temporary burst of courage. No, the spirit of Tomoe definitely possessed your body right there. That was all her.
What did you say to me?
You heard me.
You heard me loud and clear.
Mm-hmm. That's right, tell her.
Back off from Shinya. If I catch word that you're harassing him, I'll have you in a legal headlock quicker than you can blink.
I don't know where you're getting that information from. I doubt you can do that, but you know, maybe the scare tactic will work.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I was gonna say, that seems kind of, I don't know why she would even use that against her. I don't know, I don't think that's gonna work out.
Trust me, I know enough to bury a dirty slut like you.
Oh, okay. Hitomi grits her teeth and a vein protrudes from her forehead. Without another word, she simply pushes past me. Her shoulder slams into mine, but by some minor miracle, I managed to hold my ground. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Yeah, but that's definitely like, I don't know what happened, but Tomoe's spirit has possessed Noriko, and she is just like, she gave her to her, man. I don't even know how else to describe it. She was just delivering that shit. I hear her footsteps fade away as she leaves the floor. I exhale sharply and a wave of dizziness suddenly washes over me.
Noriko,
Yeah, that's Tomoe now leaving your body. That's why you're so dizzy.
that was amazing.
Don't ask me how I did it. I nod and sway a little, then take another deep breath and rebalance myself.
Happy to be of assistance.
I can tell Shinya doesn't know what to do next. It looks like he wants to hug me, but given the gravity of the recent situation, we both silently decide that it's not the best idea. Instead, he settles for patting my shoulder with his hand.
Thank you, Noriko. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but what repercussions is this gonna have, though? You know what I mean?
I don't know where you get your courage. Perhaps I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
Just listen to your girlfriend. That's who I took courage from.
Don't sweat it.
I'm going to go home for now. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, go home.
Of course. Go get some rest.
Shinya smiles for the first time in a while, and he releases his hand from my shoulder. After he's gone, I collapse in a nearby chair and listen to the frenzied sound of blood pounding through my veins. I think she must have got like a high from it. Still, that went hard though. Like, that went super hard. It was pretty fun watching Noriko like stand up for Shinya. I'm not the biggest Shinya fan, admittedly, but it was nice to see her be like, you know what, I'm gonna take from one of my friends and I'm gonna stand up for what's right. And she did that. She did that in ways that I did not expect her to do it, but she did it. I know she was probably exhausted after that, though. That was like very out of character of her. Steam and suds fill my vision as a pleasant torrent of hot water sprays across my body. Tiles on the shower wall are polished to a pearly sheen, so much so that I can see my own hulking and beautifully ugly reflection in them. Beautifully ugly, huh? The shadow in the reflection has dark, matted hair in her eyes. I don't know if she can see me like I see her. I wipe my hair from my eyes and stare into space, trying to shake the abstract thoughts from my mind. It isn't until my phone springs to life from the bathroom countertop that my thoughts return to the present. I startle at the noise. I peer through the shower's glass door and it's impossible to make out the name flashing on the phone screen thanks to the steam that has fogged up the glass. Aoi is the only person who regularly calls me, so it could be her ringing. Or it could be a spam caller trying to sell me something I don't really need. But I may just cave in and buy it anyway because it's a nice feeling that someone thought to call me. Oh, that's just that's the saddest line I think I've ever read. I open the shower door and tiptoe out. My wet and dripping body causes pools of water to form on the bathroom floor. A deft hand snatches up my phone and I clutch it to my chest as I retreat back into the shower. You're taking your phone in the shower? What's wrong with you? The water never stopped running, and it greets me with a warm warmth as I bask in it once more. My phone is a fairly new model, so it's conveniently waterproof. I take advantage of this feature on occasion. What? No, sorry. This should be changed to water resistant. No phone is waterproof. If you go in the shower with your phone, it's not going to work anymore. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's nice to be able to submerge myself in water and browse the web to truly escape my own thoughts. How is that any different from you browsing the web outside of the shower to escape your own thoughts? Heavy droplets smack against the phone and dribble down, but my eyes ignore them as they scan the screen. She's essentially just like a TikTok person. I don't know how else to describe it. She regularly browses TikTok and stays on there for hours just to not think. No offense if you watch TikTok a lot. That's not what I was trying to get at, but you know what I mean. You get it. iPad kid. The incoming call is a voice chat request from noise user Koji. Kojiro is calling me? I answer the call.
Noriko?
Hey,
Hi. Good time?
As good as time as any, I suppose.
sure.
Bad. Wanted to tell you something.
I don't like his language. And I say that like, I don't like how he uses words like mad. Like, bro, shut up.
I saw a post on... This call has static.
Sorry, I'm in the shower.
Sorry, it's just the shower running.
Oh, in the shower?
Let me see. You know, he seems like the type of guy that would say that. Let me see.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, he didn't say it, but I was thinking he would.
Well...
Bro can't even think straight now.
Sorry. Awkward now.
Awkward now.
Really, it's fine. What did you want to tell me?
Okay. Saw a new post on Noise Chan today.
Noise
This
Chan?
afternoon. Might interest you.
Who? Noise Chan? As in the social media thing? The message board Noise channel is often effectively referred to as Noise Chan by certain frequent users. Again, why? I'm not really surprised that Kojiro is the type to call it that.
What was the post about?
Well, someone wrote this. I quote, "Hey, so today I got a strange gore photo from a number I don't have in my contacts." Continuing, "Not sure what the deal is. It was gross though. Wondering if any hackers can trace the number or something." End quote. Thoughts?
A strange gore photo from a number that I don't have in my contacts.
Sounds like Corpse Girl has struck again.
Right? Thought the same thing.
Wow, Kojiro, it really took a genius to put those two together. I wonder who wrote the post. Kojiro mentioned the post was written today, and the original poster wrote that they received a photo today. That means it can only be one of two people. Either of my latest victims. The carbon copy basement man, or the attractive semi-famous singer, idol, actor, whatever woman.
So, who wrote this post anyway?
Don't know. Anonymous.
Probably the idol then, right? Of course, it was a stupid question. No one would attach their name to such a strange post.
Was hoping you could tell me.
How would I know?
She said that so bluntly, I love it. How would I know?
Well, you're Corpse Girl, right?
Damn. Yeah, you got. I'm not gonna lie to you. I told you were playing with fire. This again? Kojiro just doesn't let it slide. Why does he suspect me now? What did I do this time?
It's okay. We can discuss later. Oh yeah, the original post has a reply.
It does?
I mean, you might as well go ahead and just not combat it because he just knows.
got this too? Was the gore photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar pic from the same number. Continuing, thinking about contacting the police. Not sure if I'm overreacting. End quote.
So the first post had received a reply. Interesting. Very interesting. Both posters talked about receiving a photo. They can only mean that one of them is the boring businessman, and the one of them is the semi-famous woman. However, the fact that they've taken the discussion online instead of just slitting their own throats is rather troubling. Were the photos not convincing enough to make them kill themselves? Or not enticing enough to summon another entity to snuff out their souls? Was this attempt just a repeat of the failure I had with the twin woman?
Anyway, enjoy your shower. Let's talk tomorrow, Corpse Girl.
Before I can interject, Kojiro ends the call. Shit, he's once again assuming my true identity. He's assuming correctly, but that's besides the point. Well, maybe it doesn't matter too much. Maybe this will actually save me some time and effort. If he already knows I'm Corpse Girl, it should be easy to strike a deal with him in exchange to access to a fresh supply of cadavirs. That is if I decide to walk that path and take this game to the next level. Thinking it through, I may very well have to go ahead and do that. My last 3 victims have not ended their lives as I planned. My success rate is very, very low. That's a depressing fact, and one that the old Noriko would probably have thrown a tantrum over, but not me. Not new and improved Noriko. I turn off the running water and step out of the shower. Yeah, I do agree. It's like, what's even the point of keeping it secret at this point? Because Kojiro, he knows. Like, I would like to say that he's dumb, but he's not dumb. He's smart enough to know what's going on. And so, like, but he just doesn't care. Like, he's like, oh, well, I think it's pretty cool. So he doesn't care. But, like, yeah, I think that she's definitely holding on to it for some reason or another. I told her, I said she was playing with fire too much. And here we are. A shiver scuttles down my spine like a spider as the cold, damp air clings to my naked form. Throwing my phone onto the bathroom counter, I reach for a towel and wrap it around my corpulent, emancipated body. I don't even know, corpulent? I'm pretty sure that's corpulent. The thick flab of my skeletal arms jiggles as I dry myself off. Thick flab? Where? When I'm satisfied with my fleshy and cadaverous body is completely dry, I grab a second towel and wrap it around my hair. A sensory glance in the mirror as I leave the bathroom reveals my gaunt face and prominent cheekbones. I get the feeling that even though I've been gaining weight, I am thinning out more and more. Although my body isn't perfect, I'm still in love with my eyes. I wouldn't change a thing about them. While my frame simultaneously grows plumper and slimmer, I hope my eyes will always stay the same. I flick off the bathroom light as I exit, entering my bedroom. I sit down on the bed with a towel around my body and another one around my hair. My laptop is lying open on the sheets, so I pull it toward me. A few clever keywords in the search engine quickly leads me to the post on Noise Channel that Kojiro just informed me about. Sure enough, he was telling the truth. The original poster submitted this just today, and the follow-up reply was submitted shortly after. I skimmed through the text to see if there are any clues about either poster's identity. However, nothing really stands out. I retain my assumptions that my 2 latest victims created these posts. I spend a little time applying various moisturizing creams to my skin before getting dressed in my bedwear. I'm feeling pretty relaxed by the time I finish. Perhaps I'll spend the rest of the evening reading a book in bed. Or I could try and plan out my next move with Kojiro. Should I move forward, claim my identity, and request access to his morgue? It's a big step. This seems to be the time for me to make a bold move. I can't keep working on requests that are doomed to fail. I need to start succeeding. For me. For Corpse Girl. I pull my laptop to me once more and begin to brainstorm my plans. What is she cooking? And what's the point of cooking when you already know he's already assumed to say yes, but you did have to make a deal with him supposedly, so he did say for the right price, and I know she's broke. He should be here by now. I was pretty clear about meeting at 5:30 p.m. It's already 5:45 p.m. and he isn't even in sight. I thought for sure he wouldn't miss a chance to meet up with me again. She's a man. I can't contain my nerves. I try to tell myself that I'm only angry because of trepidation, and I'm not actually angry at him. This is a big moment for me. I never once revealed my identity to anyone. I assume he will take it in stride. I wouldn't be going through with this if I didn't firmly believe that.
Hi.
Oh, look who's late. My neck jerks in reaction to the voice.
There you are.
I'm late?
I make a point of checking the time on my phone and nod.
Sauce. Traffic?
See, I hate this. Saws? What? I don't like him. I'm gonna say it right now. I do not like him. And not only because of the fact that he's 34. He's chronically online. And he says saws instead of sorry. Or mad. Like, oh my god, shut up.
You drove here?
No.
Okay.
Noriko, don't reveal shit to this man. I'm sorry.
What did you want to discuss?
I have a request for you. And a confession.
It's not really a confession if he already knows. Kojiro's eyes widen and he looks me up and down.
Knew it.
I blink and look down at the ground. He's known for some time. I was fooling myself thinking that my stupid attempts to erase suspicion of my identity were working on him.
You're going to confess your love. Been waiting for this moment.
No, dumbass.
Wait. No, that's not.
Shh. No more words. I accept your heart.
I'm dying of cringe. I'm dying.
Kojiro, I don't.
Call me Koji now. We're one. No need to be shy.
I'm not calling him that.
Ugh.
This isn't getting me anywhere. Thanks to my frustration and nervousness, I simply blurted out my true confession.
I'm Corpse Girl.
Kojiro doesn't react. Well, he cocks his head a few degrees to the side, slowly and surely. If you can even call that a reaction to my sudden outburst.
Yes? Okay. So, a kiss to commemorate our love?
Fuck no.
Did you even hear what I just said?
Of course.
I'm Corpse Girl. I'm the one behind the corpse photos and the deaths and.
It feels kind of strange to say these things out loud. For some reason, it leaves a sour and bitter taste in my mouth that I can't swallow. I gotta say, I think it was a bad move. I still stand by that. But also, I know that she's probably seething because she's not getting the reaction she wants. You know what I mean? Like, when she reveals this, I know she wanted people to be like, oh my god, you're a Corpse Girl, that's crazy. And instead, she's getting this guy and he's like, okay, yeah, whatever. So you love me, right? I'd be mad too.
Yes, I know. Knew it since our first noise chat.
The fuck?
Our first noise chat?
Remember? You messaged me late at night. Asked me if I knew about Corpse Girl.
Is that what tipped you off? You assumed I was her just because I mentioned her?
No.
Then. How? How did you figure it out?
You asked me to look up names. Names of Corpse Girl's victims.
Oh, yeah. I did, huh? That was stupid of me.
Yeah, you were in your mode.
I suppose that gave it away.
No. Other people could have known those names.
Then. Come on. Throw me a bone here. How'd you find out?
You said you requested Eiichi Hanada's death.
Eiichi Hanada, the guy who died in the traffic accident. I remember that I lied to Kojiro about being the one to request his death. It was the only way I could escape his suspicions at the time. If I remember correctly, it threw him off my trail for a while. He believed I was the one who requested the death, so that explained how I knew he was one of Corpse Girl's victims. But if what Kojiro is telling me now was true, then my lie actually had the opposite effect. How did it make him figure out my identity?
I don't understand. I confessed to requesting Eiichi Hanada's death. So what?
That was a lie.
Even so, I still don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lie, but also, like, you know, I'm trying to think of how he could have figured that out, because even though it was a lie, it was still a text message.
You're not making any sense.
Kojiro's shoulders drop. He stares at me intently.
You lied about requesting Eiichi Hanada's death.
Correct.
That lie proved to me that you're a corpse girl.
Yes, but how? Tell me!
Noriko's about to explode. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is this boss music?
Eiichi Hanada's death.
I see. That's just bad luck. Truly, that's just bad luck. I don't know what else to tell you. That's rough. Kojiro's deadpan continence, Jesus Christ, makes his claim believable beyond all doubt. I feel the blood drain from my face.
I submitted his photo to Corpse Girl's website. Imagine my surprise when you claimed that you did it. That lie made it clear. You knew his name. You knew he died.
This is just a fucking Dark Souls boss.
You knew he was Corpse Girl's victim. Ergo, you are Corpse Girl.
I mean, yeah, if you have that knowledge, of course you'd figure it out. Despite my dazed state, I can't fault his logic. I took credit for something Kojiro did, and of course that would paint me as a liar in his eyes.
So, you've known this whole time.
Yes.
And yet, you still met up with me. And not just today, but at the cafe too.
Yes.
Aren't you scared of me?
What does he have to be scared of? I mean, truly. Look at you. No offense. But also, like, you killed the guy he requested. So, I mean, I think that would make you kind of like, probably felt he likes you.
No, that's not the way I'd put it. You should be scared of me. After all, I requested the death.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Had motive for murder, even if I didn't carry it out personally. Imagine what else I'm capable of.
You're a freak. I subconsciously take a step back from Kojiro's suddenly looming form.
From our discussions, I know you don't kill your victims. You just nudge them, urge them, tempt them with death as an escape from their fear. You're no murderer. What reason have I to fear you?
Exactly. He's right. He's absolutely right. He knows everything about Corpse Girl's methods. My methods. Kojiro is a dangerous enemy. Or a powerful ally. It is up to me to decide whether he's with me or against me. I recall our conversation at the cafe. He claimed he would support Corpse Girl if he came to him for assistance. He's a fan. He would support her obediently, no questions asked, as long as the price was right. So all I have to do is make him an offer that he can't refuse.
Join me. Help me. Help Corpse Girl rid this fucking world of the fetid filth that infests it.
Jesus. I decide to quote a certain passage from the book that Kojiro himself gave me. A paragraph from Strange Fowler that has stuck with me for some time.
There's a certain beauty in death, a macabre certainty, an absolute state of finality.
Good lord.
Nobel Sinclair.
You understand what I'm talking about. You work with cadavers for a living. The dead can't hurt you. They can't betray you. They can't disobey, or object, or disapprove. Wouldn't it be better if we were all beautiful like that?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Didn't expect Corpse Girl to be so vain. Is your motivation simply to impart your own ideas of beauty to the world?
That's what it sounds like to me.
No,
There's more to it.
of course. Me, myself, Noriko, may be vain. But Corpse Girl isn't burdened by such petty notions. Her ambition is pure. Her ambition is crucial to the survival of the entire human race.
I don't even know what she's talking about at this point.
Thought I had a big ego. You're so self-important. Both you and Corpse Girl.
I don't expect you to understand. Not yet. But I've realized that I can't do everything alone. I need your help. I need cadavers.
I see. What's in it for me?
This is the critical point of our negotiation. It could all fall apart here if I don't offer something that Kojiro considers worth the risk. The question is, what does he want? What does he desire? I hope it's not Noriko. I don't want to date this man, even as Noriko.
I propose an equal partnership. You'll reap half of the benefits from Corpse Girl's work.
This offer is a gamble, and I know that in the back of my mind. However, it was the only feasible solution I could come up with when I planned out this encounter late last night. This tactic relies completely on my assumed understanding of Kojiro's innermost desires. If I'm wrong about him, then this whole thing will blow up in my face.
Corpse Girl will create more death than you could ever imagine. Think of all the fresh corpses you could get your eager little hands on.
Kojiro shakes his head, his lips pursed in a thin line of disapproval.
Sorry, already got my fill of corpses. Morgue's full enough as it is.
I narrow my eyes and stand my ground. I can't back down now. I'm so close to unraveling him and his secrets.
You've always wanted to mimic Nobel Sinclair. I can see it in your face.
Damn.
Your very soul, whenever you praise his work. You want to emulate his actions and experience his escapades firsthand.
She knows. She's got him
You
downloaded.
want to dress up corpses, take them out to dinner, perform all manner of bizarre social experiments with the dead. It's your passion. But living vicariously through Nobel Sinclair's books isn't enough for you anymore. And that's where your fascination with me, with Corpse Girl, stems from. As soon as you figured me out, you knew I was your gateway to satisfying your lust for the macabre. You work with cadavers all day, every day, but you can't get them out of the morgue with eyes on you at all times. But I can. I have the perfect plan on how to withdraw all the corpses we could ever need. Half of them for you, and half of them for me. An equal partnership.
Dang. I end my speech and let Kojiro bask in my words. I hope I was convincing enough to sway him, and I pray, that I'm correct about his sickest desires. She doesn't even know she's right, but it's a fair point to make too. His reaction isn't exactly what I was expecting. He laughs, a big, hearty guffaw that scares a few nearby birds and sends them flying to safety. Clapping his hands together slowly, he inches closer to me until I can feel his breath across my face.
Figured me out.
Maybe.
I'll play along.
Oh Jesus, that's not good.
Say there's a way to get corpses out of the morgue without getting busted. Don't you think I'd have found it by now?
Perhaps you're not as clever as you think you are.
Damn. She might as well just slap the glasses off of his face.
Perhaps. But you have the answer?
I do. I guarantee it will work.
A bead of sweat forms on the back of my neck. I'm not exactly bluffing because I have planned out this whole scenario in detail. But until I actually try to pull off such a maneuver, I can only speculate that it will work. I need to exaggerate my confidence long enough for us to rally together.
Something about you makes you seem trustworthy.
I don't know what gave you that impression. I've already lied to you before.
So be it. Consider us partners. For now.
See, for now, like, come on. This is a terrible idea.
You accept?
Sure. Don't make me regret it. But listen. What I do with my share of corpses is my business. No nosing about. Got it?
I know this is gonna sound terrible. And it would be fair to say that I'm terrible for thinking like this, but I think he gets dirty with the corpses, if you know what I mean. You know, it's just me putting that out there. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's an idea.
You still want to keep secrets, even if we'll be working together?
You gotta have some in the back pocket, Noriko.
Shouldn't we be open and honest and build a trusting partnership?
Here's the deal. You don't pry, and I'll assist you with Corpse Girl's work. I'll help you craft your elaborate photos. No charge. I get privacy, you get an assistant. Mutually beneficial. Wouldn't you agree?
I think about his offer. It's true that I don't really need to know what he's going to do with the corpses on offer. The whole thing is illegal already, so if he wants to take it further, that's not on me. And if I can get some assistance, it will surely help me churn out photos at a faster rate. I'll need muscle to move bodies for starters. That alone is worth keeping my nose clean.
Okay, we have a deal.
Glad to hear it.
Kojiro extends a hand and I grip it as firmly as my frail bones will allow. We shake once, and Kojiro offers me a surprisingly warm smile. His intense, murderous demeanor suddenly vanishes and he reverts to his awkward alien self.
Saw us about the love confession stuff before.
You know what? You can keep it. If you say it like this one more time, I would personally end the partnership. But, you know, I'm not there. I'm here reading.
Too late now, but I'd have helped Corpse Girl in return for a simple date.
Well, that sucks. Seriously? Did I come up with some elaborate insight into his psyche and his desires for absolutely no reason? Was all he wanted a chance to take me out? Okay, you know, and I'm not saying this to be offensive or anything, but she kind of already looks like a corpse. So I think that's why he's interested, and that's why I said I think that he's trying to be like, don't get into my business of what I do with the corpses. That's all I'm putting out there for now.
No backing out now. We've got a deal, right?
Right. Welcome to the team, Kojiro.
Team Corpse Girl, huh? Well, it's good to be on board.
Team Corpse Girl consisting of 2 people so far.
My more connection, your schemes. We hoist piles of corpses out and split the stack 50-50. That the whole of it?
To put it simply, yeah. And I get your assistance with Corpse Girl's work. A reward for keeping my eyes shut.
Of course. Looking forward to that. The spoken contract's as good as anything to me. I'm satisfied. When do we start?
Soon. There's only one thing missing from my plan.
That is?
We need somewhere to store the bodies we retrieve. Somewhere big, with no one to meddle in our business. I'm thinking an old warehouse or something like that.
That's just gonna stink.
A warehouse, huh? What about an abandoned factory? I might know a place.
A factory?
A corpse factory, if you will? An abandoned factory, all for our corpse collection. I like the sound of that. One might even say a factory we store corpses in. And you flip it around and we have a corpse factory. Oh, incredible. All right, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm done for today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And I will see you guys on the next go around. This is quite an eventful part because we saved Shinya. We have established that Kojiro knows that we're Corpse Girl, and we have made a deal with Kojiro. So, pretty eventful time. Pretty eventful time. And he's doing weird stuff with the corpses, which I did explain earlier. And I'm not getting into it. You know what I mean when I say that. And it would also explain why... It would also explain why he's so interested in Noriko, because she kind of looks like a dead body. No offense, but she, you know, is frail and skinny, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, guys, I will see you guys on the next part. Again, thank you guys for being here. As always, this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.